Joe truly wants me to be successful. Like that's what he truly wants. And it's hard to find somebody that you can really believe. Especially, I'm paying him for a service. So normally you're paying somebody. It's hard to get to that level of trust with somebody to where you can truly believe them, and everything they say you can believe, like everything. Like it's rare. You can't find that. You can't find that anywhere. It's not normal. It's not. I can't walk outside and see somebody and be out of 1,000 people be like, yeah, that'll happen. It won't. When I work with Joe, I can ask him any question I want, and he's going to give me the right answer. Because he would rather me succeed than to just tell me something else so I don't feel like a little bitch. He'll do what he has to make sure in the long run that I win and that my family wins. And that's the greatest thing about him. So one thing Joe preaches that makes a lot of sense, that I never thought about as much. Like I've always had a high, I don't know what the right fancy word is, but a high look on family. Like I really believe in family. It's something I've always wanted. And so, but I've always separated it. Well, that's family. And I'm trying to succeed here in business and stuff like that. And I'm still good to my family and I love them. I do everything. But Joe's taught me about it all comes together. You have to do it all together. So it's all together. The family has to be great too for your business to be great. It doesn't work when you just do one. And basically I was having some issues in the personal life and Joe's there. He's not going to baby you. You know, he's there to see you win and see you succeed. And so we went over a couple of things and he asked a few questions and yada, yada, yada. And so we got through it and I was still being a little bit of a bitch about it, obviously. And he called me out and he goes, well, then why are you being a bitch? He said, you're still being a little bitch. And I was pissed. You know, I was kind of angry when he was coming out. I'm like, I'm paying you to, but he was right. And I was so thankful for it when I just sat for 5 seconds and we got through it. And it's what I needed. And it's not what you want to hear. And it's not what you're going to tell most people. Most people don't even have the balls to say it. Joe does. Because he wants me to win so badly. And so he was willing to dive in and take that chance and tell me how I'm being with your family, which is you're even more sensitive about. And that one time, that was a big deal. The other thing is, like I told you, I believe everything Joe says. Like he's given me reason to believe. I believe him. And one thing he told me was, and that you don't believe when other people tell you and you work hard and you never truly understand how accomplished you are. You don't. I don't feel like, or I don't. And Joe has told me on multiple occasions, he's just stopped me in the middle of doing something or when I'm like, oh, man, I'm having trouble with this. And he said, do you understand how successful you are, how you become? Because I've only been with Joe a little over a year and a half. And he has taken me to levels that are unheard of, that I never dreamed. I've always wanted, I've always strived for. Didn't know that I could ever hit him. I didn't care, I kept striving. But with Joe, it's insane. And he tells me, he's like, you have done well. He's told me, he's like, your story is one of the greatest stories. And for Joe to say that to me, I believe it. And so now I think about it and I get proud. I'm real proud. And he's given me that. And it's a great feeling. If you thought there was a chance that you could create success with your family and your business, why the hell would you ever take the chance of not doing that? It's a moment in your life, a small moment in time. And that's all it takes to be able to maybe create something incredible. And not just, and like I said, I'm not just talking about our wealth as family, as money. I mean wealth as far as business. I'm talking about wealth with your family. It's the greatest gift. It's a gift from the gods. And people, we've forgotten it. And I would try to push that. Just take this chance. Take it.